Welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be going over what I believe are the top 10 worst contracts currently in the NBA. Let's get started. There wouldn't be a top 10 worst contract list without its inspiration, Reggie Jackson of the Detroit Pistons. Jackson hasn't been able to stay healthy during his tenure in Detroit and has severely underperformed when healthy. He has made $80 million over the last 5 years and prevented the Pistons from making any big moves to pursue the NBA title. Only reason Jackson is placed at number 10 on this list is the fact that he is on the last year of his contract. It is safe to say that the Pistons and their fans will be more than happy when the season ends and Reggie Jackson is looking for a new team. When Chandler Parsons was 25 years old, he had one of the best seasons of his career with the Rockets, averaging 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists per game. After that, he earned a big payday in Dallas and then took his talents to Memphis 2 years later, where he signed a 4-year, $94 million contract. Parsons hasn't scored over 10 points per game in any of his seasons with Memphis and has struggled to stay on the floor. Similar to Reggie Jackson, he is lower on the list because this season is the last year of his contract. Kevin Love was given a large contract to entice LeBron James to re-sign with Cleveland following their finals loss to Golden State. Their effort was a failure and the Cavs were stuck with Kevin Love on a max contract worth $30 million a year for 5 years. This contract severely hinders the Cavs and makes Love harder to trade in a potential move to a title contender. Hopefully he can find a new team in the near future, but as of now, it looks like the Cavs are going to eat his contract as they slowly rebuild. John Wall is one of the largest contracts in NBA history. He is projected to make over $160 million over the next 4 seasons. As of now, he is set to miss the entire 2019-2020 season, and it is rare to see a player suffer an Achilles injury and return to their old form. The Wizards are not set up to compete for a championship anytime soon. They should look to trade Bradley Beal for assets while his stock is hot and prepare to eat Wall's gigantic contract until they can begin a full rebuild. Luol Deng isn't even in the NBA anymore and hasn't been for a couple of years now. Despite this, the Lakers are still feeling the consequences of the large contract they signed him to. They still owe him $5 million each year for the next 3 years. Although this may not seem like much, it really hurts their flexibility in free agency as they attempt to fill out their bench and put a title contender around LeBron James and Anthony Davis. This is the main reason why he comes in at number 6 on this list. It's no secret that Cody Zeller isn't the best player in the world. To add insult to injury, he still has $30 million left in his contract for the next 2 years. This contract really hurt the Hornets' chance of retaining Kemba Walker and at least contending for a playoff spot this year. Zeller is a minimum caliber player making starter money, and that's why I have him at number 5. At number 4, we have the second Hornet on this list, Nicholas Batum. He has 3 years left on his contract and is set to make $75 million. Batum is getting paid as though he is a vital part of a championship team instead of a borderline starter on a non-playoff team. Deals like this prove time and time again that the Hornets are the worst organization in the NBA and have no past, present, or future ahead of them. Before I made this list, I had never even heard of Gorgui Dieng. Come to find out that he makes over $15 million a year for the next 3 seasons. Dieng averages only 6 points per game for the T-Wolves and offers little to improving the team. The Wolves are stuck with him for the foreseeable future and have backed themselves into a corner with his contract. Chris Paul is on the decline in his career and is still making $40 million a season for the next 3 years. The Rockets are more than lucky for the Oklahoma City Thunder to take on his contract and offer Russell Westbrook in exchange. I don't see any team making a move for Paul in the future, and he could potentially end his career with the Thunder unless they decide to buy him out. There is no denying he still has talent, but his fat contract and age make him one of the worst assets in professional basketball. Most of you have already guessed the number 1 spot on the list. It goes to none other than Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins is owed $120 million over the next 4 seasons. The second he got his large contract, his talent just disappeared. Wiggins also managed to make Jimmy Butler disappear, and if the Wolves aren't careful, Karl-Anthony Towns could be the next player to jump off the sinking ship with Andrew Wiggins drunk at the wheel. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know in the comments if you have a problem with anyone on the list or if you think I missed someone on the list. Until next time, peace.